We haven't been here in 13, 14 years, so it's going to help us, break back into the market again. We've been gone for a long time, so we got to make up for lost time.
Started one night back in 1970 when a New York City drummer named Steven Tyler dropped into a club to catch a group called the Jam Band. It was an encounter that changed all of their lives.
And I come to find out after I went up and saw Joe Perry and Tom Hamilton in New England playing Rattlesnake Shake, that what I was doing all those years was not what it was all about. It was about like letting go and just playing, because those guys couldn't play. They couldn't tune. They were terrible. But they did one song called Rattlesnake Shake, and they blew me away. I looked at them and I thought to myself, this is what it's all about. They had such a groove. It stunk from the groove. It was so hot. It was so bad.
Moved into an apartment together and just did everything together. We got up in the morning and went down to rehearsal, and then in the rehearsal we all went and bought the same kind of beer and ate the same kind of beer nuts and came home at exactly the same time every day and watched the Three Stooges together every day. And then ate dinner and then rehearsed again all night long.
It was just a question of how long it was going to take. Because if it didn't happen for us when it happened, I think we'd probably still be doing the same thing now as we were doing 20 years ago.
We started out in small gyms. We avoided clubs like the Plague. Right from the beginning, we wanted to get used to rooms that were at least bigger than the room at a club.
Mostly we didn't want to play clubs because we didn't want to have to play other people's material, because the songs you had to play were usually like the top 20. And that's what we avoided. I mean, we played some clubs that let us play our own material, especially after we started, the first record came out. But for the most part, you had to just go in there and play whatever the top 10 songs were, and we didn't want to do that.
Smith received a phone call one day from a white rap producer named Rick Rubin, a hard rock fan who had an inspiration to cover the Aerosmith classic Walk This Way with a black rap group called Run DMC, and to invite Aerosmith to join in.
Now looking back at it, it was like a big step, you know what I mean? It seemed like well calculated and all that stuff. Rick Rubin just called up and said, they're going to cover your song and want to come and sit in on it. It was pretty brilliant on his part, just getting us to come in there. But that was all it was. We didn't even know what was going on the record. They weren't sure what was going on the record. They had just used the drum parts to rap to, so they figured, well, we'll just cover the song.